Welcome to the Carolina Digital Phone Learning Center podcast, where we explore the essential tools and trends shaping businesses of all sizes. In each episode, we discuss the latest technologies and information designed to help you build and grow your business effectively. Join us as we uncover actionable advice and resources to enhance your business operations and drive success.
All right, everybody, let's talk about something that's super important for any business, and that's your phone system.
Yeah.
But specifically today, we're going to be diving deep into cloud phone systems.
Yes.
Which I know can be a little bit overwhelming, especially for those of you who are running small or medium businesses.
Yeah. It can definitely feel like there are a lot of options out there, and it's hard to know where to start.
Absolutely.
And a lot of technical jargon.
Yeah. So that's exactly what we're here for.
Yeah.
We want to kind of like equip you with the right questions to be asking potential providers.
Right.
And highlight some of the red flags to watch out for. And we really want to underscore why amazing customer support is a must.
Yeah. You can't overstate the importance of customer support.
Right.
Because if something goes wrong, you need to know that your provider is going to be there to help you out.
Absolutely. So we combed through a whole bunch of articles and research on this topic, and we've kind of boiled it all down to 5 key questions that you should be asking potential providers.
5 key questions that will really make sure you're getting the right information and help you spot any potential problems before they arise.
Yeah, think of this as like your cheat sheet for like having those conversations.
Exactly.
Because let's be real, no one wants to end up with a phone system that's more trouble than it's worth.
Absolutely not. Your business depends on reliable communication.
For sure.
And a bad phone system can really disrupt that.
So one of the major things that we noticed in the research was that it's not just about finding any company that offers cloud phone systems.
Right.
It's about finding the right kind of company.
Exactly. There are different types of providers out there.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Break it down for us.
So the research that we read was talking about 3 main categories.
Okay.
You've got your do-it-yourself mass market vendors. Then you've got your carrier service providers, and then what they call established cloud solutions providers.
Okay, so it's not just about the cloud phone system. It's about finding the right kind of company.
Exactly.
With the right expertise and focus.
Yes, and partnering with an established cloud solutions provider is really where you're going to see the best results and the strongest return on your investment.
So tell me a little bit more about like what makes these established cloud solutions providers so special? What sets them apart?
Well, it really comes down to experience.
Okay.
They have a proven track record, and they deeply understand the unique needs of businesses like yours.
Okay.
So they're not just throwing technology at you.
Right.
They're really taking the time to understand your specific goals and challenges, and they're building a solution that's tailored to you.
So it's more about like finding a partner that's invested in your success.
Yes.
Rather than just making a quick sale.
Absolutely. They want to see you succeed because your success is their success.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So how do we identify these gems?
All right. So the first question you're going to want to ask, and this might seem obvious, but it's important, is do they specialize in business cloud phone systems? You'd be surprised how many companies try to be all things to all people.
Right.
And that can be a major red flag.
Yeah, it's like going to a general practitioner for heart surgery.
Exactly.
You want a specialist.
You want a specialist. You want someone who lives and breathes business cloud phone systems.
Got it.
Not someone who just tacks it on as an afterthought.
Okay, so no dabblers.
No dabblers. Expertise is key.
Got it. What's the next question on our cheat sheet?
Okay, the second question is all about making sure you're getting unbiased advice. You want to ask, are they independent and brand agnostic?
Now, that's a term I've heard thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure. Break it down for us. What does it mean for a cloud phone system provider to be brand agnostic?
It means they're not tied to any particular brand of hardware or software.
Okay.
So they're not going to push a specific solution on you just because they have a deal with the manufacturer.
Oh, so they're not getting like a kickback
Exactly.
for selling you this more expensive thing.
They're going to present you with a range of options.
Right.
Explain the pros and cons of each and help you choose the solution that's best for your budget and your business goals.
Okay, so it's like having a financial advisor who recommends investments based on your needs.
Exactly.
Not their kickbacks.
Precisely.
I like that. Okay, so we're looking for experts who are also impartial advisors.
Yes.
No hidden agendas, just
Yes.
honest recommendations.
That's what you want.
All right, what's question number 3?
Okay, so question number 3 is really important, especially for businesses that rely heavily on their phones. You need to ask, what is their service commitment and capacity?
Oh, man, this one is near and dear to my heart. I've had so many nightmare experiences with customer service.
I've been there.
You know those endless hold times?
Oh, yeah.
Getting transferred from department to department.
Right.
And finally ending up with someone who has no idea how to help.
And you're just like,
it's so frustrating.
I'm going crazy.
So frustrating.
And when it comes to something as important as your phone system,
Right.
that kind of subpar support is just not acceptable.
Absolutely not. So what should we be looking for when we ask about their service commitment?
So you don't want to just accept vague promises like, oh, we have excellent customer service.
Right.
You need to dig a little deeper, ask about the specifics. Do they have a dedicated support team? What are their hours of operation? How do they handle after-hours emergencies?
So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're not just settling for these fluffy assurances.
Exactly.
I like it. What else should we be asking about?
Ask about response times.
Okay.
How quickly can you expect a resolution to your issue?
Okay.
Do they offer proactive monitoring to prevent problems before they even happen? And this is a really important one. Ask about their escalation process.
Okay.
So what happens if your issue isn't resolved quickly? Who can you escalate it to?
Wow, these are really important questions.
Yeah.
It's making me realize that finding the right provider is about so much more than just the technology.
Right.
It's about finding a partner who's going to be there for you every step of the way.
Yes, it's about peace of mind knowing that your phone system is in good hands.
Yeah, okay, so we've covered expertise.
Yeah.
We've covered brand neutrality and service commitment.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next key question we should be asking?
Okay, question number 4 is all about social proof. You want to ask, can we see testimonials and talk to your customers?
So it's kind of like checking online reviews.
Exactly.
Before you book a hotel or choose a restaurant.
Right.
You want to hear from real people.
Yeah. You want to know what their experience has been like?
Have actually used the service, right?
Yes, and don't be afraid to ask for specific examples of how they've helped businesses similar to yours.
And if they're hesitant to share testimonials?
That's a red flag.
Or connect you with existing customers, red flag.
Big red flag.
Got it.
A provider who's confident in their services and their customer relationships will be happy to connect you with their happy clients.
Yeah, okay. So again, it's about asking the right questions to uncover the provider's true colors.
Exactly.
All right, what's the final question on our list?
Okay. The last question, but certainly not least, focuses on your team. You want to ask, will they help our team use the system?
You know, I was just thinking about that because a fancy new phone system is great.
Right.
But if your team can't figure out how to use it,
Yeah.
it's kind of useless.
It's going to cause more problems than it solves.
I can just picture like some of my less tech-savvy colleagues just struggling
We all know those people.
with this new complex interface, and
Yeah.
it could be a disaster.
Yeah, so comprehensive training is absolutely essential.
So we're not just talking about like a generic manual
No,
and a pat on the back.
no. You want customized training,
All right,
tailored to your team's specific needs.
got it.
They should be able to accommodate different learning styles and levels of tech proficiency.
So maybe like hands-on workshops.
Yes.
Personalized tutorials,
Uh-huh.
maybe even like fun interactive videos.
Exactly. The goal is to make the transition to the new system as smooth and painless as possible for everyone involved.
Because at the end of the day, if your team is frustrated and confused, they're not going to be using the system to its full potential.
Right.
And that defeats the whole purpose.
Exactly. So it's really important to make sure that your team is comfortable with the new system and that they have the support they need to use it effectively.
I'm starting to see how all of these questions tie together.
Yeah.
It's not just about ticking boxes.
Right.
It's about finding a provider who's really invested in your success.
Yes. A true partner.
From start to finish.
A true partner who's going to be there with you every step of the way.
I like that, a true partner. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've thrown a lot of information at you.
We have.
I'm sure our listener's head is probably spinning a little bit.
Probably.
So let's rewind and make sure that we've got those questions locked and loaded.
Sounds good.
All right, so sum it all up. When you're talking to potential cloud phone system providers, here are the 5 crucial questions you need to ask.
Number 1, do they specialize in business cloud phone systems?
Remember, we're looking for experts.
Experts only, no dabblers.
No dabblers. Number 2, are they independent and brand agnostic?
You want unbiased recommendations.
You don't want a sales pitch.
No sales pits.
Number 3, what is their service commitment and capacity?
Don't settle for vague assurances.
Right.
Dig into those specifics of their support offerings.
Yes. Number 4, Can we see testimonials and talk to their customers?
Social proof is so valuable.
Don't be shy about asking for it.
Don't be shy.
And finally, number 5, will they help our team use the system?
Comprehensive training tailored to your team's needs is essential for a successful implementation.
Boom. There you have it, folks.
Those are the 5 keys.
Those 5 questions are your secret weapon.
Your secret weapon.
To navigating the world of cloud phone systems.
Right.
And finding a provider who's truly the perfect fit for your business.
Absolutely.
But I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Okay, these questions are great.
Yeah.
But where do I even start looking for providers?
Right. Where do you find these?
Yeah, don't worry, stay tuned, because we're going to tell you exactly how to do that in part 2 of this deep dive.
See you then.
With so many people working from home, the demand for internet content and quality is greater than ever. Some websites are experiencing slowdowns from increased users, and platforms like Zoom have had noticeable performance issues. There are 3 core parts of the internet. Content providers, which refers to the servers and data centers, handle the traffic. Border Gateway Protocol is essentially the various routes that data takes when moving from one data center to the next. And the last mile. It's the way in which your connection at home functions. When the relevant infrastructure was put in place, the companies providing internet services didn't expect domestic users to be uploading content. In other words, using a two-way system as many are currently doing. Internet services are delivered in a way that massively prioritizes download over upload. To compare it to a highway, it's as if there are 12 lanes going in one direction, but only one going in the other direction. At Carolina Digital Phone, we have always been over-engineered for these traffic demands, ensuring quality doesn't drop at times of higher demand. Contact us today to make the switch to the cloud for your office and remote workers.
Welcome back.
All right, so the hunt is on. We are ready to find our perfect cloud phone system provider, but where do we even begin?
Okay, so
I'm feeling a little lost.
Yeah, well, the first step is to go online.
Okay.
Use the power of the internet.
Okay.
And start by doing some targeted searches, using keywords that are related to your business needs.
Okay.
And your location.
So if I'm like a small bakery in Chicago.
Yeah.
I might search cloud phone systems for small businesses in Chicago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be as specific as possible with your search terms.
Got it.
You can also add things like best providers or top rated
to
narrow down your results. And don't forget to check out online directories and review sites.
Well, yes, those online reviews.
So important.
Can be a gold mine of information.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to tell if those reviews are genuine or if they're like paid endorsements.
That's true. You got to be careful.
Any tips for spotting those fake reviews?
Yeah, look for reviews that provide really specific details about the provider's services, both positive and negative.
Okay.
And pay attention to the language.
Okay.
If it sounds really promotional or generic, it could be a red flag.
It's like, oh, this is the best cloud phone system ever.
Right.
Okay.
It's probably fake.
Yeah, probably fake. Okay, so we're doing our online sleuthing. We're checking out websites, reading reviews.
Yes.
At what point do we start reaching out to these potential providers?
Once you've compiled like a list of potential candidates based on your online research, then it's time to start making contact.
Okay.
And this is where those 5 key questions come in.
Yes.
Remember, you're not just gathering information at this point. You're also evaluating their responsiveness, their communication style, and just their overall professionalism.
So it's like a mini interview process.
It is.
We're assessing their personality and their fit.
Yes.
With our business, not just their technical capabilities.
Exactly. Reach out to each provider on your list.
Okay.
Whether it's through their website, email, or phone. And just let them know that you're interested in learning more about their cloud phone system solutions. But here's the key. Frame your inquiry around those 5 questions.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just a generic, tell me about your services request.
No.
It shows them that we've done our homework.
You've done your research.
And we're serious about finding the right partner.
Exactly. And pay close attention to how they respond.
Oh.
Are they prompt, courteous, eager to answer your questions?
Right.
Or do they give you the runaround? Avoid addressing your concerns directly.
Okay, so red flag alert.
Yeah.
If they're dodging our questions or taking forever to respond.
Huge red flag.
Got it.
A provider who is genuinely interested in earning your business is going to be responsive, transparent, and willing to go the extra mile to address your specific needs.
Awesome. All right, so we've contacted the providers.
Yep.
We've grilled them with our 5 key questions.
You got it.
And we've kind of assessed their responsiveness and communication style. what's next in this evaluation process?
Okay, so once you've had those initial conversations, the next step is to request formal proposals from the providers that seem like a good fit. And a well-crafted proposal should outline their recommended solution, including the specific hardware and software they propose, pricing details, and importantly, their service level agreement.
Yes, the service level agreement.
The SLA.
That's where the rubber meets the road when it comes to customer support.
That's the document where they're actually putting in writing what they're promising you in terms of support.
Okay, so this is not something we want to skim over.
No.
What should we be looking for in the SLA? To make sure that we're getting the level of support that we need.
Pay close attention to the guaranteed uptime percentage.
Uptime.
You want to aim for a provider that offers at least 99.99% uptime. Which is the industry standard for business-critical applications.
4 nines.
4 nines. That means your phone system is going to be operational virtually all the time. Minimizing disruptions to your business.
Got it. 4 nines reliability.
Yeah.
What about response times?
Yes.
How quickly can we expect them to address our issues?
That should be clearly defined in the SLA. They should have target response times for different types of issues. For example, they might have a faster response time for a critical outage.
Makes sense.
Than for, like a less urgent request. Ideally, you want a provider who guarantees a response within a specified time frame, like 1 hour for critical issues.
So no more waiting on hold.
No more endless hold time.
For hours and hours.
Hopefully. And don't forget to scrutinize the issue resolution process. So the SLA should outline how they handle different types of problems. And what steps they take to restore service quickly. Look for a provider that has a clear escalation path and a commitment to keeping you informed throughout the entire process.
Because communication is key, especially when we're dealing with something as essential as our phone system.
Absolutely. You don't want to be left in the dark wondering what's going on.
A
good provider will proactively communicate with you about any issues, provide regular updates, and keep you in the loop every step of the way.
This is all incredibly helpful. I feel like we've gone from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered.
I love that.
To make a smart choice.
That's what we want.
Yeah, but I know what you're thinking. Okay, so we've narrowed down our list. We've scrutinized their proposals. We've checked their references. How do we actually make the final decision?
How do you choose? Well, obviously, you want to make sure that they meet all your technical requirements. And they can provide the specific features and functionality that your business needs. But beyond that, you also need to trust your gut.
Wait, really? So it's not just about ticking boxes and comparing numbers?
It's more than that. Choosing a cloud phone system provider is a big decision.
Yeah, it is.
And it's about more than just specs and pricing. You're entering into a long-term partnership. So it's important to choose a company that you feel comfortable with, that you trust, and that you believe will be there for you when you need them.
So it's kind of like choosing a doctor.
Yes.
Or a lawyer.
Exactly.
You want someone who's not only competent, but also someone you feel good about working with.
Someone you can build a relationship with.
Okay, so we're listening to our intuition.
Trust your gut.
Assessing their personality, their overall vibe.
Are they the kind of company you want to do business with?
Any other red flags we should be on the lookout for at this stage?
Yes. Be wary of providers who are overly pushy. Or who try to pressure you into making a quick decision. A reputable provider will give you the time and space. You need to evaluate your options carefully.
Because if they're rushing us, it might be a sign that they're not really invested in building a relationship.
Exactly. And be wary of providers who make promises they can't keep. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Right. No falling for those like flashy sales pitches or unrealistic guarantees. We're staying grounded and making sure that everything aligns with our needs and our budget.
Exactly. You're in control of this process.
Yes, we are.
Don't be afraid to ask tough questions. Push back on anything that seems unclear and take your time to make the best decision for your business.
This has been incredibly eye-opening. I feel like we've really gone from, like I said, overwhelmed to empowered.
Good.
To make a smart choice.
That's great to hear.
But our deep dive isn't over yet.
It's not.
There's one more crucial aspect of choosing a cloud phone system provider that we need to discuss, and that's customer support.
Yes, customer support is so important.
So important.
We're going to dive deep into that in part 3.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm Reed Plummer, owner of Fleet Plummer here in Greensboro. We are Greensboro's largest specialty retail store. We sell everything from women's clothes to grills to Christmas to fireplaces. We found Carolina Digital Phone just by Googling, and we were very impressed with the 5-star ratings. I don't think I've ever seen another company with more 5-star Google ratings than Carolina Digital Phone. We were in an emergency situation. Our phone lines were down. Our previous provider was not providing any help. We were down for 3 days, and they went above and beyond. We called them. They were here the next day and had our new phone system installed by the time we opened. It was incredible. Not only did Carolina Digital Phone provide us with incredible new features, they were able to integrate their cloud-based features and software with our probably 40-year-old analog paging system. They took everything that we needed and made it just work. Every single time we've got a question, they solve it, and it's just easy.
Welcome back to the final part of our cloud phone system deep dive.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
From those crucial 5 questions to deciphering proposals and listening to our gut instincts.
Right.
But there's one more piece of the puzzle we need to discuss.
Yes.
And that is customer support.
Customer support.
So important.
Absolutely.
Choosing a cloud phone system provider, it's not just a one-time transaction.
No.
It's the beginning of a long-term relationship.
It is.
And like any good relationship, it requires ongoing support and communication.
Yes, communication is key.
So we might be experts at baking bread.
Right.
Or crafting furniture.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the technical intricacies of cloud phone systems, we need a partner who's got our back.
You need someone you can call when things go wrong.
Absolutely.
Because let's face it, things are going to go wrong at some point.
Oh, yeah, technology.
Technology is not perfect.
It's going to happen.
So you need to know that you have a team of experts that you can rely on.
Okay, I'm sold. But with so many providers claiming to offer top-notch support, how do we separate the genuine from the hype?
Right. How do you know who's actually going to be there for you?
Right. What should we be looking for when we're evaluating a provider's support offerings?
Okay, well, this is where those 5 key questions come in handy again.
Okay.
Remember question number 3. What is their service commitment and capacity?
Yes.
So it's not enough to just hear them say, oh, we have great customer service.
Right.
You need to dig deeper.
Okay.
You need to understand the specifics of their support infrastructure.
So start by inquiring about their support channels.
Yes.
Do they offer multiple ways to reach them, like phone, email, or live chat?
Exactly.
Is their support team available 24/7? Or are there limited hours of operation?
Because problems don't always happen during business hours.
Exactly. We need a provider who's accessible when we need them.
Yes.
Regardless of the time zone.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to ask about their average response times.
Yeah.
How quickly can you expect a response to your inquiry or a support ticket? A provider who's truly committed to customer satisfaction will have clear metrics in place.
Okay.
And they'll be transparent about their response time goals.
So we're checking their availability.
Yes.
Their responsiveness.
Yes.
What else should we be looking for?
Inquire about the expertise of their support team.
Okay.
Are they trained and certified on the specific technologies that they're supporting? Do they have a deep understanding of your industry and the unique challenges that you face?
So it's not just about having friendly voices on the other end of the line?
No, you need experts.
We need experts who can actually solve our problems.
Yeah, who can guide you in the right direction.
And this is where those testimonials and case studies come in handy.
Exactly. Ask for specific examples of how they've helped other businesses overcome similar challenges.
Right. We want to hear real-world stories of how they've gone above and beyond to support their customers.
Because at the end of the day, you want peace of mind.
Right.
Knowing that your phone system is in good hands.
It's all about peace of mind, knowing that we're in good hands.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So we've talked about reactive support. What about proactive support?
Oh, yes. Proactive support is so important.
Tell me more.
A great provider will go beyond just reacting to problems.
Okay.
They'll actually actively monitor your system.
Oh, wow.
Identify potential issues before they even occur.
Okay.
And provide recommendations to optimize performance.
So it's kind of like having a preventative maintenance plan for our phone system.
Exactly. They're keeping things running smoothly and preventing those small hiccups from becoming major headaches.
I like preventing the hiccups from becoming headaches.
Yeah, because those small problems can quickly escalate if they're not addressed early on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This has been so insightful. I feel like we've covered all the bases.
I think so.
From those 5 questions. To scrutinizing proposals and evaluating customer support.
It's all important.
But as we wrap up our deep dive, what's the one key takeaway you want our listener to walk away with?
Choosing a cloud phone system provider is a partnership.
Yes.
Not a transaction.
100%.
It's about finding a company that aligns with your values, understands your business needs, and is committed to supporting your success every step of the way.
It's not just about the technology itself. It's about finding a team you trust.
Yes.
A team you can rely on, and a team that's invested in your long-term success.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, with that, we've reached the end of our cloud phone system deep dive.
We have.
We hope you found this journey informative and empowering.
I hope so.
We know you might still have questions.
Of course.
Or specific challenges you'd like to discuss.
Right.
So we encourage you to reach out to us on social media, share your experiences, and let us know how we can help you navigate this exciting world of cloud phone systems.
We'd love to hear from you.
And remember, finding the perfect cloud phone system for your business is within reach.
Absolutely.
Armed with the right knowledge and the right questions, you can make a choice that will empower your team, enhance your communication, and drive your business forward.
You got this.
Happy calling.
Thanks for joining us on the Carolina Digital Phone Learning Center podcast. We're eager to hear from you. Whether you have questions about today's topic, suggestions for future discussions, or just want to chat about technology and business, we're here to help. Reach out by emailing inquiry@carolinadigitalphone.com, calling us at 336-544-4000, or clicking the Get Started link at carolinadigitalphone.com. We look forward to talking with you.